I know that a lot of people have gone through the treachery known as braces. Like, either you're excited because they pique your interest and you think they look good on you, or you're stressed out because you don't know anything about them, or if you're even gonna probably adapt to your jawbone moving for the next few years. Okay, just to clarify, in case you're genuinely nervous, braces really aren't as bad as you think. The process of getting them on is fine, barely any pain, and it kinda goes by quickly. However, the only time you'll mostly feel pain is usually a few hours after every monthly readjustment. I know how it feels, and it feels like hell, but after a few days it'll be gone and you'll get used to it by then, so you'll be okay. Now, I don't know about you guys, but my teeth pre-braces weren't really that bad. Now, for my condition, I had the correct amount of teeth, so I didn't need to get any teeth removed nor added, which is already great. But the problems that I had was that most of my teeth were slanted or crooked, and my main need was to get my teeth straightened without changing the spot that it was in. So for my teeth before, there was a noticeable gap in between my front teeth. I know, hideous. Even my parents were distracted by it. But I remember when I tried spitting water out of my mouth through that little hole, and I thought it was funny. It literally just looks like I'm peeing through my mouth. Anyway, my bite was not straight at all. I had an overbite and my top teeth were slanting to the right. To visually describe it, this is what a perfect bite looks like, and this is what my bite looks like. So yeah, some conditions that could easily be solved with braces. My dentist told me that my teeth were not that complicated, which is great. I mean, they're totally correct. Some people had to go through a lot worse things like expanders or molar bands or springs. I never got any of those, just the ordinary braces and we're good to go. Retrieving the news that my teeth weren't complicated and I was gonna get them off quite soon was perfect. They also notified that the process would last about 18 to 24 months, so I was expecting no way beyond 2 years of wearing them. Oh, how I wish I knew before. I'll get to that later. Some of the time, I didn't really complain too much about my braces. I had a daily check in the mirror to progressively see how much my teeth were shifting. There were a bunch of pictures that I took a while back to get a good glimpse of them. Looking back at those pictures, I noticed how much they've changed throughout the months. But some of the other times, I just wanted them off. I hate when I get so self-aware about the fact that there's metal on my teeth. Ugh, my mouth is in jail. But I guess if there's nothing I can do about it, the only thing I can do is just adapt to it. I've grown quite used to it now, of course. I've had them for so long that I can't even imagine my life without them. That's what braces do to you. It's like basically anything that temporarily changes your life. When you get so used to something for such a long period of time, beating the end is like reuniting with an old friend. This is weird territory that I'm entering. Actually, it's old territory. Let's not be too optimistic here. Braces can be tolerable, but there are some obvious problems with them in general. The main ones are brushing and eating. Eating becomes more difficult because you'll have to be more cautious after every bite, especially if you're eating hard or chewy food. And brushing is the second part of it. Having to brush every nook and cranny in my teeth is really difficult, and with braces, food is more likely to get stuck. Especially small foods like rice. I hate rice, it gets stuck so easily. To the people with braces, rice is a food to rarely eat. Needing to spend about 20 minutes getting each individual rice out is not fun, and just getting those little grains stuck in your teeth is completely unpleasant. Speaking of unpleasant, one of the worst things to ever happen with braces is when a bracket falls off. It may not be horrible to some people, but I think it's the worst because I make a big deal out of everything. I've broken a bracket 4 times throughout the span of 1.5 years. The first time it broke was when I was eating chips. The second and third time it broke when I was eating chicken. Alright, I gotta tell you this story quickly because it was heartbreaking. When it fell off the second time, it happened near the end of the year, so my dentist was closed for about 2 weeks because of New Year's. When I finally got that bracket back on, it fell off the day after again when I was eating chicken. And my sister just laughed. Heart-wrenching. Lesson learned. Never eat chicken again. I'm just kidding. I love chicken and I'll keep eating it. And finally, the 4th time it broke on its own by a rubber band. I woke up one morning to see that the rubber band must have pulled so hard on the bracket that it just fell off. This is why I hate rubber bands. But yeah, it's no big deal. Just get appointed immediately and the bracket will be put back on in a jiffy. After all those annoyances, eating, brushing, brackets falling off, rubber bands, I was getting more and more excited about getting my braces off in expectedly 2 years or less. I wish I knew sooner. I think my dentist honestly underestimated the stubbornness of my teeth because these things never want to move. Every appointment, there was never really any big news about my braces coming off. Just new rubber band wear and bracket readjustments that happened in the more recent months. I'll be wearing these for 2 years and it's gonna be beyond that, which really sucks. I was hoping they'd be off soon, but it looks like I've got even more to wait. To be completely honest, I should just be grateful to have braces. Having braces really got me more interested in knowing about the structure of them and other people's experiences. I've become more knowledgeable in the fact that straight teeth can really build someone's confidence. And I still have the metal part on my teeth hindering me from an almost perfect smile. But in time, these things will be gone, and I'll have that perfect smile.